Physician, what's up? How's it going, Big Daddy? Alright, so somebody told me that trolling Kuori is insane with the X minnow F50 004. Is this an ultralight thing? Jack, bro, how's it going? Oh, true. Without chat. Yeah, I didn't think about that, how it affects new players. It's a good point. That is a good point. And the Hijacker 75F. I may already have that one. .004. Okay, I do have that one. Is this really a thing? Do we trust this recommendation? I don't have any reason not to trust it. But I'm not seeing it on the weeklies. Catfish! Yeah, I've been really good. I've been doing really well. How are you doing? Alright, so let's see. Let's think about this. We want to use the ultralight for that crazy thing, which this was the X minnow. So we'll try that. And in rod 2, we probably just want like our this kind of thing. And then rod 3, we'll hold something a little stronger so we don't get in trouble. We don't need the rocket jet. We can hold this one with the Sal. I mean, that's not... We could still get in a little trouble. Maybe we do hold the rocket jet. That'll be fun to use. Let's do it. Alright, so what are we going to use as our third one? That's the question. Audio, everything okay? I know videos is a little awkward, but is audio okay? Do we try the Snatcher S002? Those were caught today. This will be on the one we're holding. Alright, did I get the other thing set up? No, we don't want to use the Dodger. We want to try this Hijacker. And it's the 4 with crappy hooks. And that is really crappy hooks. We'll try it. It's fine. What's up, Quillage? Thank y'all. Glad the audio is going okay. Alright, let's get out there. Easy money. Hopefully. If we have any kind of bite rate at all. The 75F006. Good rainbows. That's pretty cool. I'm really curious how this ultralight thing's going to do. I never even heard of that lure. That is cool that there's some new ultralight wobblers, though. I do like that. I think it's already got a fish on. Alright, 75F006. You talking about the hijacker? Or are you talking about the balsa minnow? I bet you're talking about the balsa minnow, right? If I had to guess. Balsa minnow, yeah. Yeah, I believe that. I know the balsa minnow's been pretty good.
Challenge.
Whoa.
Challenge accepted.
I don't get to do this as often as I want.
Hey, Big Draka, thank you so much. What are we up to? 57 months. At this point, it's like just reminding me how old I am. Thank you, Draka. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so we could switch one of these to the balsa. Let's see how they all do. So far, the snatcher on the right side seems a little slow, right? What else is good today? Amber still good? Amber's okay-ish. Few rares and a trophy. Are we still on the salmon? What was it? Salmon and... I can't remember the other thing. Krill, right? Salmon and krill. Ooh, catfish. That sounds really good. That sounds very good. Salmon 20 and krill pellets. Why so salty? What's up? Well, if nothing else, maybe we can go try our luck at 83, 145 at Amber after we do a little trolling. Try to catch some fish. I'm doing good. I'm doing well. Thanks for asking. Alright, first fish on the hijacker. Seems like a marker, though. I mean, it's fine. What's up, Draka? No. I can't stand those games, honestly, Draka. I haven't played one in a long time, but I know they've dressed it up a little different this time, but it still basically seems like those games. You know what I mean? Those games, yep. Maybe I'm overstating that a little bit. I mean, I played one of the first ones enough to like maybe enjoy it a little bit, but every time I've tried to play one since, I've bounced off of it so quick. I just don't think it's my thing. It's just not really for me. I'm going to try the full circle here before we dial in on any one spot. Hijacker fish number 2. Yeah, I think I'm okay with keeping the hijacker. Maybe I'll switch the snatcher to the balsa. Where's one of our balsas? Unfortunately, this third line doesn't stay in as long as the other two, but put it in some. What we probably ought to do... I mean, I'm not going to get spooled, even on ultralight here, right? We should probably just hold the ultralight. What's the worst that could happen? Wait, how did the ultralight get on 2? Silly me. I switched out the wrong one. Alright, so now we'll actually give Balsa a little bit of a chance here. Okay. What about you, Draka? You playing Elden Ring? Artrex tried it. He bounced off pretty quick, though, I think. Artrex and I have been playing a little Lost Ark about once a week when we find the time. I've enjoyed Lost Ark, although I think I would enjoy it more if it like just skipped to the end game. the incessant number of quests is ridiculous. Funny story tanking though. You playing Final Fantasy XIV, Draka? How's that new expansion? Hey, Kyle Kid. Emotionally hurt. Like in a way that you appreciated the game, or in a way that you were upset that you played the story. Any good fishing over in Fisher Online today, Kyle Kid? Because of the story. Ooh. So that was like right here on the Ukraine map. Have you gone out and done the like deep sea thing? I've still got quite a few fish on Ukraine I need to work on actually catching. But most of them seem like the inland fish, not the deep sea fish that I've got left. You were looking for bream and other small feces? Yeah, I need to do the same thing. I need to do the same thing. Couldn't find the bream at all. I wonder if they are on the main river. Bream aren't afraid of the river, so they could be. I don't think I have a bream yet on that map. So you were catching wild carp on like almost everything, huh? I think we might get a US weekly ultralight here. What do y'all think? Think we'll get a weekly? It's still pretty early in the week, right? It's possible. It's possible. All gray, so worth no money. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, because you're using like really small hooks trying to go for other fish. Yeah, that stinks. Yeah, I was thinking about, I mean, I'll probably play this for a couple hours, and then I'll have to see how I'm feeling. But if I feel like streaming for another hour, I might do a little Fisher Online at the end of this. We'll see. That's probably not a weekly. It's a little small to be a weekly, right? But let's head right back out to that spot. Yeah, so not really. Somebody tried to explain it, but the way I was thinking of it, and this may not be right, But the way I was thinking of it was like the difference in the like pressure or weight of the mechanism versus how much power you actually can get torque or whatever from reeling in. But I don't really know why you would feel the need when you're just listing like 2 stats, why you would list it like that, but that's the only thing I could think of. I may be way off. Have you... Okay, so Kyle Kid, do you have the USA map? The DLC map? Why is my Streamlabs still saying that the stream is not on? I synced everything up. You fished there a ton. Yeah, I thought you had. You're using Stream Elements now, Draka? One of these days, just for fun, I'm going to do a stream on YouTube. I've never done that before. I've always just kind of wanted to see how it would go. Because I do have some people that watch my videos that don't really do Twitch, you know? But, oh man, I think we've already finished that Lake Child order, haven't we? I guess I should check and see how much time is left on it. How did the experience go for you, Draka? I mean, the thing for me, though, is I spend a lot of time uploading videos to YouTube, obviously. So it's possible that it wouldn't be a complete disaster. It might be, but... Come on now, Draka. Come on now. Update, backup, help. Oh, yeah, Kyle Kid. Yeah, there's aspects of Fisher Online that I absolutely adore. And I think there's so much more content now. If I could only pick one fishing game, I think it would still be Ukraine Fishing 4. But... it is a much closer race than it used to be. Like, much closer. Hit me with it, Draka. Speaking of stories, I have been reading The Lord of the Rings again, which I try to do like every few years, but it had been a while. And I'm somewhere in... That is a satanic fish. I'm somewhere in book 4. So basically, you know, originally it's like 6 books, but it was released in 1 volume. So book 4, I'm like in the second half of the Two Towers, the second book, once they split it up into 3 books. I know it's confusing, whatever. Anyway, I'm loving it. It's so good. With bigger boats, you can't grab the rods that are on shore. Oh, because you got to be so close to them. That stinks. Have you tried straight up trolling in Fisher Online? It's interesting. It's not bad, especially once you get to the Finland map. I actually thought it's pretty fun trolling Finland. But holy cow, that silver farm going for bass at the USA map. Yeah, it might not work at lower levels, Kyle Kid, but once you get to Italy to a degree, but I think especially Finland, with all of the Arctics and everything, it's just like it's made for trolling. And you get those lures that say they're really good for trolling on them, and it's pretty good. But holy cow, the silver and XP farm on the USA map. Like, if you're saving for something, you're trying to get some piece of gear or something. I can't imagine there being a better farm than that. So the day before Elden Ring came out, I reinstalled Dark Souls 3 and played it, but got bummed out because it's literally another medieval fantasy game. So I uninstalled, only to turn around and buy Elden Ring in EA. I played it, had fun, great fun. Got my butt stomped. Next day, I was at first excited, yet as the day went on, I was like, it's just another medieval fantasy game, so I refunded it. Okay. Well, there you go. What I have been having a good time playing Draka, but I'm trying to be trying to be faithful on the frequency of fishing videos that I upload. So I haven't had a lot of time with how busy work's been, but I've had a blast playing Lord of the Rings Online. It has been so good. They have changed the legendary item system and some other quality of life stuff. Some of the new content I hear is really good. It's just been a blast. It's the only MMO I've been playing. I guess if you count Lost Ark as an MMO, that's not true. I've played a little bit of Lost Ark, but Lotro's been great. I remember back in the day you could farm out grass pike without even trying, but it seems like they rarely bite now with spinning. Interesting. I do remember catching a trophy grass pike at the France map. I want to try that again once I'm got a little better gear this time around. But back before I reset my account. And it was awesome. Like, what a good fight. And then when it came out and it was a trophy, it was just so cool. But yeah, I haven't tried to farm. Ooh, look at that rainbow. And sure enough, you were right. No, that was on the hijacker. Interesting. I was expecting that to be the bossa. That's a nice rainbow, though. I am not trying to suck you back into Lotro. I'm just saying, for me, that is that's really my MMO, and I finally am okay with that. I was always so torn with WoW and everything, but I haven't wanted to play WoW in forever. Although I did see they're announcing the next expansion in April, maybe. And rumors are it might be have to do with dragons and stuff. I mean, if they would completely move off of all of the ridiculous storylines they've been telling over the last 3 or 4 expansions, would I play it again? I don't know. Probably not. But I'd be impressed. I'd be excited for them. I'd be interested. I actually don't know that we keep going this way. I think this is about as far as we want to go. Yeah, WoW 2.0, I am right there with you. Although I've thought that for about probably the last 5 or 6 years. So I certainly still would agree with that. What are we even doing? It is, they need a fresh start like nobody's business. Oh, Big Daddy, that sounds like a rough one. That sounds like a rough one. Who are we pulling for here, love? Not the team that's winning?
Correct.
Okay. Wait, what do you mean Archie trolling is crazy right now? F1? Crazy good? Crazy good on what? What should I look at? What weekly should I look at to get some info on that? salmon stuff. Oh, is this what we're using? Are these different sizes? So 70 mostly. What about the Ladoga ones? Same thing. What else do you want to catch there besides the salmon? Yeah, same thing. So 70F, huh? What hooks you using? What's up, Thunder Chicken? You're using deep runners. Look at Xander. Okay, good call, good call. 110 kilo line, so risk of rod plus reel breaking. Big Daddy, that sounds awful. Wait, you're using what? Xander and Pike? Does anybody have a link or that you can whisper me or information about where? That's a huge map. I wouldn't even begin to know. Hijackers work too. But you're using the deep runners, huh? Ooh, nice, Thunder Chicken. I want to make sure. I'm going to just go check and see if that cafe order is still active real quick. And we'll finish off the day here. B3 to D3. Okay, thank you. I remember that hole. I fished there before, I think. 12S009. Let's see if I even have that. I do, and it's already favorited. So what, are you just using 2 of those? Why not, have you tried what's on the weeklies for all the salmon? Like, I'd probably want to at least have one of these, right? A 70F001. You can't get a trophy brown anywhere. You can't make them? Well, send me ingredients. I'll make them for you. Do you have whatever it's called? Ooh, Zach. Zach coming in with the nice present. All right, let's get that 78 silver. Heck yeah, man. That's like that and the couple of the pike orders at Old Berg. I mean, those are like some of the best orders in the game, right? Top of the line. Top of the line. Although that took away a lot of the fish we've caught, the good fish we've caught. It's been pretty slow overall, but it's been fine. It's been fun. How does RF feel without chat? It feels very lonely. It feels like the Russian government invaded Ukraine. Feels disconnected. Any kind of game like this, you take away the community, it's not good. I don't know, physician. I honestly don't know. It seems like a weird coincidence, right? But I don't think anything formal or official has been said. Yeah, I'm really not sure. I would just be like reading between the lines, making stuff up if I tried to answer that. Yeah. In-game chat is deactivated right now, Thunder Chicken. So are personal messages. I mean, you literally can't do anything right now, community-wise, in RF4. I mean, I think Kyle Kidd, like our group that has formed this club together and moving through Fisher Online, I think it has breathed a lot of life into that game. I mean, I don't want to overstate it, but any map I go to, I typically see like somebody from our group is there, you know, interacting with people. And I also see other, you know, players that I used to see in this game, and maybe they still do play this game, but they're also playing Fisher Online. So it's been cool. At least there's a little community over there because, you know, chat's not deactivated. What's up, Keephius? Yes. Yes, Keephius. You just gotta... Here's the deal. It is possible that you're gonna hook into something at Arch that you're gonna have to just, like, make the decision to you know, travel, Alt F4, return to menu, something. But most of the fish, you can handle with a steelhead. That's true, you could upgrade it. You know, the pike are more active out here in the deep parts than they usually are. For me, at least. Maybe it's because I'm using this ultralight wobbler. But we're seeing way more pike than normal. Yeah, and Volkov has been, like, really good lately. That's one of the cool things that's happening in RF4 right now, is the return of Volkov. Both in bottom fishing and spin fishing. I currently have a Narga and Caliber. Any recommendations? Are you strictly talking for spin fishing? Like, what would you go to next for spin fishing? Somebody else might have to answer that. I'm not, like... First of all, I use bait casting setups for spin fishing. I don't use spinning reels primarily. So I'm not as attuned to what people recommend on the spin fishing side of things. Catfish has been watching the Fisher Online leveling series. Has kind of made me want to pick up the game and try it. Yeah, I've been loving it, Catfish. I mean, I think it's finally at a place where... You know, it's just like a tipping point for me. There's finally so much content, and he's continued to slowly, like, turn the dial of complexity. The only thing that's missing, not the only thing, one thing that's missing that you miss when you play Fisher Online, if you really like it about RF4, is the skills. Leveling up, making choices, sort of the RPG elements. There's no choice in Fisher Online. You do level up your gear, and so you get more proficient the more you use any piece of gear, but you're not making choices. Yeah, I think that's probably right. You could go Avia. Avia, if you don't want to save for as long. If you want to go ahead and save for, like, your in-game carp spinning reel, then Tagaras, Megara. Probably Tagaras are much better than Megaras if you're also using them for spin fishing. That's where I could see the justification for definitely leaning towards Tagaras there, I would think. But Tagaras, Megaras, or all the way to Vengas. Yeah, that's right, Kyle Kid. I mean, more's coming. You never know. I mean, he keeps turning that switch towards, you know, more complexity. We've got so many different crafting things now. I really appreciate the way he has implemented ground bait. It's a different take on it, obviously, than what RF4 does, but it's still very cool. Wondering if, you know, he will eventually do something akin to PVA bags like we have over here. I could see doing that, especially with the carp fishing, but he may not. I mean, you can already craft whatever type of PVA, ground bait you want to use for carp fishing. So it's you know, it's just more and more options. It's good. It's passive leveling. Yeah, that's right, Catfish. Sent you a map what's good on Arch. Oh, thanks, Zach. What did you send it on? Did you send it in Discord or what? Are you slick? Awesome. Thank you very much. All right, I got it pulled up. Got it pulled up. stream is buffering. Uh-oh. Well, I will tell you this. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Yeah. I will tell you this. I think we've had, like, a storm is just started. Like, heavy rain. Y'all might not be hearing me right now. I think I'm still connected, but as this storm just started up, hopefully it'll settle down in a second. Let me see. Yeah, I might not be. Let me see here. Hopefully it'll settle down. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely dropping them frames at the moment. I'm not sure that I'm even online right now. Keep expecting to just get kicked out of the game any moment. See if I can pull up anything. Are you on your phone?
Yeah.
Still working?
Yeah, it's just got one bar right now.
Did you send it in Discord or what? Oh, it's just like delayed like crazy. So delayed. Eventually, if this settles, guys, y'all might have to refresh because it's like so far behind where I actually am in real life. Hey, it's a Savan trout. So before I start answering questions and stuff, can somebody give me some feedback? Like, are you still hearing me at all? I want to see how long it takes you to respond, or if you do at all. I think we're back to normal, guys. So you may want to refresh. I'm going to wait another minute or so, and then I'm going to answer questions that have been asked. I just want to make sure everybody has a chance to kind of catch back up. Yeah, I agree, Quillage. It looks like we are back to normal. Yeah, I'm going to reload on one screen at least. I've got the chat up on the other screen, so I just want to see where we're at right now on... Yeah, it's back. Ooh, a rainbow trout at night? All right, we should be good now. So let's go back up. Physician said, so I persuaded a fairly big streamer to try RF4 earlier, but for some reason his stream client was in Russian. He couldn't contact support to change region because chat is closed. So he gave up and 1,300 viewers didn't get to see the game. Yeah, I mean, like somebody said earlier when we first started, imagine being a new player just finding RF4 right now. Just like such a different experience in not a good way. You mentioned that Volkov is hot. Any ideas where? Yeah, between the islands. Between the islands. Also, honestly, also that part down like close to where the train is. I've seen people catching stuff down there as well, but I'd say between the islands is really good. As you get to the like shallow parts, those wobblers are like going crazy. Let's see. You've just been trolling the perimeter. You got 400 silver an hour in a day. Nice. $108, 100. Sorry, yeah, I should have looked at that exactly when you said it. Narga caliber. Should I get a third caliber and then go for a bait caster? Yeah, that's a good plan. I mean, the thing is, if you get that third caliber, then you've got 3 carp reels, right? And then so you can start being more intentional about saving up for the next big upgrade if you want to. So I like that idea. So we made 140 silver during the day trolling, but I mean that's with a cafe order, right? Look at that rainbow trout. I mean if you can get dialed in on those, holy cow. It's not bad. Alright, so it's about to be nighttime, about to be overnight. Oh, that was a weekly ultralight rainbow trout. That's funny. That's funny. Alright, let me I'm going to go ahead and travel to Arch. We're going to troll this next day. So I'm going to use this as a chance to go use the restroom, get a couple things settled. We'll take a real short break here, let the stream settle out, hopefully. I won't be gone long. And then we will get ready to troll in the morning here at the Archipelagos. So you're saying B3 to D3, is that what we said? Let's see. What? Hey, what's up, Red Rock Panda? How did I miss your chat? I'm so sorry. How you doing, Red Rock? Comp chat works. I had no idea. That's actually pretty cool. Good to know. So there's a little bit of a workaround? B3 to D3. Yeah, okay. I've done that before. That makes sense. All right. I'll be back shortly. All right. Let's get everything set up here. What's up, Shoot Cute? What at the 70? Is that what I was seeing? Actually, this map doesn't like the furries, does it? Isn't this the place that doesn't actually like the furries that much? Perfect. So what are we going to put on the third rod? Ooh, we should do the other one actually. Hold on, let's see. You're taking a break from Fisher Online? I've been playing a ton of Fisher Online. I am loving it. Alright. So which one was it? Was it Deep Runner? Is that one word? Yeah. The 009, right? Alright, we'll try it. Beautiful. Let's get up there. It's a little bit of a ride, so let's get rolling here. Steelheads in Model 1 is a great start. I like that. I like that. You have over 16 hours? Wow. 1,600 hours? Wow. That's crazy. Well, I hope you stick around because you can tell me how to catch. I'm missing a few fish from the Ukraine. I need a few more fish species in the Ukraine. Got to get that bronze. I want to dodge the sturgeon. That's my goal today. Ukraine has been challenged, yeah. So I've got most of the sea fish, although there's a couple fish species I don't really even know what it is, so I don't really know where to look, but I've not caught some silly ones like bream and I don't know, there's like 10 I haven't caught. Tench maybe? I can't remember. I like getting the bronze medals though, that's a fun challenge. So it looks like right through the middle in this deep part. Is that right? Are we actually even moving? Supposedly. Has anybody tried trolling on this map like a little faster? Because of the current and everything, it seems like you go so stinking slow. .1 brown on Tunguska. Nice. Yeah. Do I still have the Archie map? Yeah, I've got it pulled up over here. I'm seeing like 5 different spots. I can actually drag it over and let everybody see it in a second here on stream. On Volkov, I usually run either 19 or 21. I'm not sure if I'm in the right spot. It's meant to be this hole, isn't it? Yeah. I'm not actually in the right spot here. Somebody's got a weekly bream. All right, let's see here. Can I do this? There's the Archie map. Thanks for sending it. Zedicus, how's it going? You talking about an RF4? Yeah, it's a pretty big bummer to have chat off, isn't it? You get any closer, or is it still pretty?
I haven't looked at it.
Okay.
I'm about to go down.
It was. I'm assuming it's halftime, right? I mean,
Yeah,
it's been.
the last I'd seen it was like 15.
Okay. Oh, we got a weekly record whitefish, and it's 157 grams. It's embarrassing. Ooh. It's gotten worse. Thought I was doing the trolling tonight, but well, that makes one of us, chicken. That makes one of us. So is it only the second half that's active? Suddenly we've got bites on both two rods. I forget there's lake trout here too. Ladoga? I just throw them because I use bait casting and you can't clip bait casting. You can only use clips on spinning setups. How much were they, Kyle Kid? I definitely want to get some nice pickers and Fisher online for that kind of thing. Where did you get them and how much they cost, if you remember? Although I think my next purchase is going to be 2 upgraded spinning setups. Oh, you got them at Starting Pond? I forget that they have pickers there. So, and they're not too expensive, right? I want to get 2 decent spinning setups because I do want to be able to start trolling at some point. I think you can troll at the USA map. I don't know about Ukraine. 3K for 3 full setups. That's like, it's like an hour and a half of bass fishing. It's not bad at all. Yeah, it's really cool. All right, so this starting to be a little better out here, but I'm wondering if it's just like this half of the hole is better than the other half because we got 0 bites on the first half, and then all of a sudden it's picked up pretty nice. Especially since these fish are worth a decent amount. Although it has been mostly Ladogas. We had the couple of small lake trouts too. I don't think we've seen an Atlantic yet. No, we did have one. Decent one too. That's awesome, Kyle Kid. There's another Laker. Welcome in, Sir Bond. How's it going? Thanks for the raid, Sophie. How you doing? Where are we? We still go a little farther before we turn it around. Do you use ground bait when going for shiners? No, I don't actually. I just put the sinkers on and throw them in. Fishing's been good. Yeah, we were trolling in Kuori and that was alright. And now we've been trolling here, and so far Arch has been pretty decent too. Yeah, they are really good silver. Whoa, what's going on here? Going from the top right corner A5 to the bottom. Ooh, it's a Xander. Nice. Wait, what are you saying? A5. Bottom corner B6. Oh, I see what you're saying. Following this. Interesting. Yeah, no, I agree, Kyle Kid. It's a good way to go. I got to get me some of those. Especially since they're that cheap. And it's just fun to use. And then you just level those up like crazy, right? I got to get my yogurt real quick. Good chance of sturgeon. I don't want sturgeon though, do I? I don't really want sturgeon, I don't think. All right, I think we probably need to turn around. We have reached the end of the map. You cast over 100 meters? Is it just me or is this boat like extremely hard to control? When is the advanced leveling guide coming out? I don't know. I'll send a message to KP Shimino and ask him. Wait, advanced leveling guide, isn't that every video I make on my main account in RF4? I passed all the others, but still questions remain. Yeah, I still have questions too though. Let's be fair. How does leveling of equipment work in Fisher Online? I have no idea. You know, I'm wondering if somewhere buried in the forums of Steam, if there's some answers to some of those questions. I mean, it just looks like it's leveling up, and it looks like you're getting bonuses to casting, control of fish, you know, that kind of stuff. That's what it appears like. $70 fish in 2 hours? Yeah. Especially if you're talking about here. Fish are worth so much here. Like, there's been plenty of times where I have felt like I had a really slow day here. But you go and you sell your fish and you still made 200 silver, you know? Depends on, like, you know, which fish you catch, but they add up here so fast. feel like I need to recast that left when it's maybe a little close or something. It's like not getting bites at all at the moment. Oh, is that another big old Xander? Is that 4 kilos? Nope, 3.3. We'll take it though. Pentaloris Pink, hello. How you doing? This deep runner's starting to warm up. So the wind is blowing from south to north. And it's like we're hardly moving out here. Mike Core, I finally see you again. Welcome back, Mike Core. Now, I actually haven't been streaming that much. I've mostly just been doing YouTube vids, so thanks for stopping by and supporting me, though. The more you use a rod, the higher level it gets. Max is master. Okay. That's helpful. Why is the chat down? I have no idea. They announced that chat was being taken down, but they didn't say why, at least not that I've seen. Yeah, that's correct. I think I streamed one time last month, and this is the first time I've streamed this month. If it was me choosing between one Vinga or 2 Tagaras, and I didn't have either, I would choose 2 Tagaras every time. But I also don't go for the like beluga stuff, you know? It's just not my thing. They announced on the RF4 website, also on Steam. Wait, that's... I mean, I know they announced they brought it down. But they said that that's why? I didn't see that. Where was it announced? Due to recent events, we had to temporarily deactivate the chat function for most regions. The topic is far too serious and sad to discuss on a fishing game chat. It's our job to make the chats, forums, and Discord a place where people can enjoy their well-deserved spare time. Okay, the only problem with that is that if you take away chat and community, arguably we don't enjoy our spare time as much. But okay, fair enough. Due to the unfortunate amount of messages with political content and pure hate, it's sadly not possible. In some regions, this problem is not as severe. For now, we were able to leave the chats active there. For all other regions, we hope to reopen them as soon as possible. In RF4, we come together for fishing, for enjoying our hobby and hopefully making new friends, because this hobby is what should unite us independent of where we come from and who we are. We are working on tools to give the creators of private chats more control over them. Once this is possible, we can hopefully reactivate this future. Yeah, but we've been working on that for a while. Now, I don't know who Joe316RF4 is, but he's listed as a developer, so that's cool. Yeah, I've got a lot of mixed feelings about that, but okay. Yeah, Mike Core. I make tons of YouTube videos, and it's honestly just like my stream, except they're typically an hour long instead of 2 or 3 hours. You know, I mean, honestly, I still run my mouth and I talk to you just like you're, as if you're there and as if you're answering me. And I do sometimes like go through and answer questions and stuff that were asked on the last video or whatever. So there's some interaction, thankfully. I wish that, you know, that's the one thing I miss when I'm not able to stream as much. It's just more like direct interaction. Okay, what's going on here? That's what's going on. We just got smelted. China, Japan, and other countries still have chat? Did they say which regions are blocked censorship? They're just suppressing any voice that isn't pro-Kremlin? I don't know. I mean, that wasn't overtly said. I will say this. If individuals, if citizens, if people from Russia were being attacked in-game because of the atrocities that the Russian government has done to the people of Ukraine, then that's not okay. So I can imagine a circumstance where you could feel justified in trying to protect people who have nothing to do with what their government has done from hate speech or whatever, harassment, whatever. If the motivation is we're not okay with anyone speaking out against the atrocities that have happened to Ukraine, then I'm less empathetic to that idea. Well, and I know almost nothing about what US chat is like because I sit here in my own chat, you know, with however many, what do we have right now? Maybe 400 people. 505 people. So I don't know what general chat would be like. How you doing, Motion Moto? Good to see you again. Yeah. Would there be any English speakers in the Russian chat rooms? Yeah, that I don't know. It's a good question, heliocentric. Yeah, I mean, where did this come from? What, you know, obviously, it's such a tough situation. I mean, I don't envy them having to make decisions about this, but all I can say is I hope that the motivation really was to, like I said, I won't go through it again, but oh, thanks, Motion Moto. I've had such a blast. Well, and it's a little different over there because that's like my main account, right? So when I reset that one, I was like, okay, let's go. We gotta let's do something with this. You have a Titan 8000, two Siberia Gold 80s. Should I still go for the HSV? Ooh, that's a great question, and I'm not sure that there's a straightforward answer. If it was me, I still might, at least for one of them. See what you think about it. I do like these Titan 8000s, but you're never going to be okay going for carp with them, right? I mean, only the smallest carp. Gold 80s, you could go for carp with gold 80s if it's a very controlled environment, like the pond at Amber. Bear, you know. But there's a difference in what you can do with the Caliber HSV versus what you can do with gold 80s. So that's a tough one. Like I said, I might just get one, see what you think. If it's not enough of an upgrade, then you could always aim for the Avias or the the in-game carp reels. It's kind of a personal choice at that point. Hey, that's a good point, Zeticus. Again, I know so little about what it's like both to live in Ukraine right now, but also what it's like to live in Russia as a you know, normal citizen in Russia. So there could be all sorts of things at play that are just above my pay grade, you know, and I don't know. But again, like that's a good example. I hope that the motivations in making this decision were along those lines, protecting people, not something else. Because it is definitely, it is a huge subtraction from the game to remove the ability to to commute, to fellowship with other players, communicate. Where should I be fishing at level 18? Anywhere you can get to. Anywhere. Whatever's fun for you. I think if it was me, I would be keeping an eye on YouTube videos, Twitch streamers, YouTube streamers, the VK resource or website, if you're familiar with that, and just seeing where the hot spots are, what looks fun, and go for it. I got a mirror trophy day on Amber. It took me 20 minutes or more. That's awesome. What was that on the Gold 80? I'm assuming that wasn't on the Titan. I mean, on the Titan, I feel like the only way to do that would be if you were in the pond, you're just waiting until it completely exhausts itself, right? You don't remember? Is HSV better than the Caliber 80? Wait. The HSV is a caliber. The big boy caliber is what's that actual name? Where the heck are my carp rods? Down here. So Where did I leave all of my... I must have them on spinning rods. So, like here? No? I'm so confused right now. Oh, maybe I have them on match rods. All right, so there's the caliber 80. No, the caliber 80 is the big boy caliber. It's the more expensive one and the stronger one. Arguably not as good of a value. There's the caliber HSV. Caliber HSV is a cheaper one, but is also just known for being really good value. But no, there's no doubt that the caliber 80 is a stronger reel. I think the question with the caliber 80 is, do you want to get the caliber 80 or do you want to get the Avia? To me, those are the two, like, those compete more with each other. There you go, McKay, the SLC 80. It's 2,500 more silver. That I don't know. I haven't looked at the HSV upgrade. It's a good question. I forgot that red char were even here. We've done all right. Yeah, I think that's right, Shoot Cute. I agree with that too. I think that's possible. I think that's reasonable. I don't think you have to do that, but I think that's reasonable. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but I am getting tremendous thunder and storm outside. Hopefully it is not going to completely disconnect me. I mean, used to, pre-Amber, back when like Sura came out, it used to be that the biggest carp in the game were caught at Bear Lake, and most of them were caught on Gold 80s. I mean, at that point, the only thing stronger than the Gold 80 was that, what's it called? That reel that got kind of nerfed, and it's just an awkward reel now. I think I have it on one of my, yeah, the Everest 2. The Everest 2, y'all. That like that used to be the best reel in the game. It's not that good of a reel though, and it was so expensive compared to anything else. So a lot of people just fish for carp with Gold 80s. Yeah, I like that strategy though. Get one HSV. It's not that expensive in the grand scheme of things. And I guarantee you, even if you play this game for the next year or whatever, and you end up saving up for bigger reels, you'll always have a good use for your HSV. You know, it can be a backup if something's in the shop getting repaired, or you can use it for other things. Like, it's a nice reel. I like the calibers a lot, so. That's the other nice thing about the HSV, is cheaper repairs. That's why I don't like to use the Vinga. I mean, you could argue that the Megaras and the Tagaras are a little strong for carp, but I think they're fine. Vengas, you're got more strength than you need, and then those repairs are so pricey. And that, yeah, and I am talking about pre-upgrade. I haven't looked at really upgrading any of the mid to late game stuff. Okay, is this what people were talking about in that one video? I referred to somebody whose name is Bear Lake, and it kind of threw me off. I'm just remembering somebody made a comment about that, and when they made the comment, I didn't remember that there actually is someone called Bear Lake. We just had a weekly record red char. Yeah, there's definitely a meta, right? Shoot cute. But that doesn't mean that, you know, some of those reels that don't get used as much, that doesn't mean that they're all bad. Like, every once in a while you'll talk to somebody that just has ignored everything and, you know, has really good experiences with some of the reels that we don't think of as much. And also, a lot of people do use the ones from the Christmas fair. That's the other thing, is that if you happen to be buying around the time the Christmas fair is out, sometimes those are worth considering as well. I guess it depends on how expensive the upgrade is. If it's not like super expensive, I would upgrade it, get a little more power out of it. I think it's fine. What have we hooked into? By the way. Oh, it's nighttime, so Xander. Wonder if this is a Xander too. 27 kilo sturge. If they do add fly fishing to the game one day, I will definitely want to revisit. Look at this. Xanders are out, guys. It's nighttime. Xanders are nighttime fish, right? They definitely are the best at night. Am I using 27 kilo setups? No. This is a smaller one. It's only got 19 fluorocarbon. This one's got 21 kilo fluorocarbon. And this one has 27 kilo fluorocarbon. Yeah, that seems like a good game plan, F1. The rocket jet at Arch, yeah, it's great. It really is great. And we could definitely, I mean, obviously we could go up to 28 on this one too. Arguably probably should. Just to get them in more efficiently. The reason why I have 20 or 19 on this one is, you know, it's the Thomasal. I mean, it's got a little more strength I could probably get out of it, but it's definitely not as big boy as the other two reels we're using. You use a 35 kilo leader, yeah. Mine as well. Just jerk those fish out of there. You had 2 weeklies, Bream, Zeticus? I'd love to hear an update from RF4 on what's next. I feel like it's time. Am I wrong on that? Not like new content is suddenly out necessarily, but just an update. I can't get off the boat, folks. You're thinking steelheads after I buy 3rd HSV? I wouldn't. I don't know that I would go steelhead conventional. I just don't know enough about them. I have one of these conventional cardinals. Now this is like what, a 25,000 silver reel, something like that, or 22,000. I can't remember exactly, but I love this reel. I don't know that it's necessary, though. I mean, that is so much silver at this point. It may become more necessary in the future to get some of those big conventional reels. I don't know that it's necessary right now. Where is the Cardinal? 28,000. Although this might not be the cheaper place, right? I think it's closer to 25. $6.4 on your alt. That's awesome. Doesn't seem like we need more C maps. I mean, more maps, unless it's a C map. Yeah, okay. I mean, I still want to see what they're going to do with fly fishing, to be honest with you. But I still think there's a lot of cool stuff they could add to the game, whether it's new maps or not. I mean, I think new maps are cool. I think it's always fun fishing at new places. One day I'd love to see another carp map. They've said that's not like coming like super soon or anything, but I'd still would love to see another one. A C map, yeah, for sure. That would be cool. An Asian carp map, that would be awesome. I think that's what's coming next in Fisher Online, right? China map or something. Ooh, that's a nice salmon, Thunder Chicken. A bargain market. Yeah, they've said no to auction house. They've used to. They said that was coming. More recently, they've said no, that's not in the plans anymore. I don't think they figured out a way they could make it work without probably taking away from the money that they make, but also creating some problems with like bots or gold farmers, that kind of stuff. But it would be cool, even if it's not a player-driven market. You notice Fisher Online doesn't have that either. It's just for bait and stuff like that. They don't have it for gear for the most part. But it would be cool if there was if you could sell your used equipment for a fair price. Like a fourth of what it's worth. Something like that. I don't know. That'd be cool. Based on how worn it is or something. Yeah, it still bums me out that restriction's in place though. I think it's just because I played for so long where you could send anything. So you could really as a streamer, in fact, it was so nice to be able to gift whatever you wanted. You know, run a comp and gift it or whatever. So I don't like that they've changed that, but in some ways I get it. Hey, look at this, 442 silver. Again, you know, it's like you feel like, okay, I mean, it seemed like we had a pretty good day, but 442 silver day? I wasn't really expecting that. Yeah, I agree with that, Motion Moto. I totally agree with that. It would actually be motivating, for me at least, to play more and stream more if stuff like that still existed, but... Alright, so I'm going to stop RF4 for the night. I think I am going to stream, maybe for 1 hour, stream Fisher Online. I know that some of you are here for RF4 and RF4 only, so I want to say thank you for being here. I'm going to transition over to Fisher Online, and you may not care about Fisher Online, and that's totally understandable. If you do want to hang out, you're certainly welcome to. My hope is that I can eventually get back to streaming at least once a week. That's my goal. That's my hope. I've had some changes with my job. I'm still working for the same agency, doing the same stuff, but I've had to take on some more responsibilities and such. And so, frankly, I just don't have the time that I used to have. So, right now, I haven't quite figured out how to do that, but I would like to. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you for being here. If you're taking off, because we're going to switch over to Fisher Online. I really appreciate the support. You all have always been so great in terms of coming and hanging out. So thank you. And let's see what's going on in Fisher Online tonight.